Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Bray Wyatt? He's back in the news again, creating a little uproar for people, and a lot of people are chiming in, a lot of people making videos talking about this, that, and the third. And basically, just to give you a whole gist of everything, is what they're saying is that, hey, Bray Wyatt has been now released from WWE for almost 2 months now, probably a little bit over. But now he has, made a little bit of headway, I believe. He had a match not too long ago in November. And that was his first one in forever that he was booked for. And didn't hear nothing about that. Nothing materialized about that. But did hear about Bray Wyatt at Hollywood making a connection with a movie. So basically, just to go ahead and kind of give you a backstory, Bray Wyatt, the former Fiend, the Wyatt family, it goes on and on and on. The Firefly House, all that stuff. That's Bray Wyatt. He created all that. And you look at how WWE has been without the Fiend. It took away that mysteriousness. It took away that horror, that scare factor that The Undertaker added to WWE. But taking the Fiend out, because honestly, I thought he was a new coming of The Undertaker. Undertaker, 20, 30 years in the game? So, it was time to retire him, to come up with something new. And how in the world did WWE let this go? Well, I did a video a while back on it. If you go and check out my wrestling videos, you'll see I did one on the Rotunda family and broke all of it down, and how they have 60 years of experience and work ethic in the WWE. From WWF to WWE, the Rotunda family has been, and Wyndham family have been involved with the wrestling business. Pretty much, you might as well say some of the founding wrestlers of WWF and WWE. So they had some real strong ties to it. And, just like any workplace, when someone has historical ties to the company, a lot of times the new employees of the company, they don't like that. All I hear is, what his family did for the company. Ha, ha, ha. Who cares? So, you're going to see hatred and biasness come from different people like that don't have anything invested, because they're jealous of it. They're jealous of what Bray Wyatt and his family brought to WWE and WWF. Maybe even Vince McMahon was mad and jealous. Maybe even Shane McMahon. Maybe even Stephanie McMahon. Who knows? Maybe even Triple H. Who knows behind the scenes who were hating on Bray Wyatt, the reason why he left. It is just crazy, because he had the #1 selling merchandise on WWE. Far as the Fiend toys, the Fiend masks, the Fiend shirts. Crazy. So, with that being said now, the report is that Bray Wyatt is more interested in making movies now, because he's looking at the money and looking at his acting. So he's saying, hey, I don't really see myself in the foreseeable future coming back to wrestling just now. I don't have a date, because if you remember, it was a whole lot of speculation that he was going to AEW. He was going to Tony Khan. Tony Khan was going to give him that money. He was going to sign on. He was going to bring all that horror, the Rotunda family stuff to the wrestling ring. I don't know. Me personally, I think some wrestlers are maybe weary because AEW has so much talent, and maybe the WWE is playing it safe. Maybe they're allowing these wrestlers to leave so that this company will get all these wrestlers and then, pretty much crash and burn itself. It's kind of how that WCW thing was. But I think, honestly, WCW just didn't have enough money to put up into the organization to go against WWE at that time. WWE was a powerhouse. It was the powerhouse at that time. So they had enough money to crush anybody. But now, it's too different. The landscape is entirely different. It's more factions, it's more company, Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan Wrestling. You got all these different organizations that's pulling and taking away from viewership that WWE normally would have to themselves. That's not the case now. So WWE, like I said, they really got to get their stuff together. I really feel bad for the wrestlers, man. I really feel bad. I know they are performing to the top of their ability now because, job ain't promised. If they firing all these people, Nia Jax, all these people getting fired that was, Braun Strowman, all these big name people, brand name people that they were hiring and they fired, your job is not safe, period. Your job is not safe. And speaking of jobs not safe, let's go on to the other part of this video. Paul Heyman. Yeah, the rumor is that his job isn't safe. If you look at how they did it, then the chief, the tribal council, done fired Paul Heyman. Done got rid of Paul Heyman because basically was saying he was playing both sides. He was playing Brock Lesnar, he was playing Roman Reigns. So the story is that, hey, Paul Heyman is now fired, by Roman Reigns. And speculation is that it will be the storyline now that Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns without his special counsel, and now the special counsel may go and help Brock Lesnar win the title from Roman Reigns. That's the rumor. That's the speculation. And then with that being said, after he interferes with that, then, not too long from there, the WWE will probably plan to release Paul Heyman next year. And I'm going to tell you like this. If they release Paul Heyman next year, that will be pretty much the end of WWE in my book. Now if they release him, for a storyline and he still stays on and work with the company, they good because he's just too wise, too intelligent, too smart. He's a genius in his own right. Remember ECW? That was his thing. So he's a genius in his own right, but they will not allow him, they got Itis, whatever that joker name is, he's still back there working behind the scene, firing people, making bad decisions, bad calls. Vince McMahon still in the hot seat, making bad calls and bad decisions. Nobody is safe in WWE for how they've been handling the talent, how they've been handling the bookings, how they've been rehatching these same rematches and matches with the same people. It's like they forgot how to build up a wrestler and to build up a storyline again. And they're just literally watching AEW snatch all the wrestling powers from them. Period. And they're not doing anything. I don't understand it personally. But I do know this for a fact. If they release Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman goes to AEW, it is over. Mark my words, it is officially over. And maybe, I don't know, just maybe they have a compete clause in Paul Heyman contract or something. I don't know, but they definitely gonna need it, because if they don't have it, when he ever steps away from WWE, he will have so many offers you probably wouldn't be able to imagine. So, I don't know. I hope that WWE don't be too reckless with letting talent go and geniuses like Paul Heyman go, because those guys right there have honestly helped so many wrestlers. You think about what Paul Heyman brings to the table. He helps wrestlers cut promos. He cuts a promo like no other. Nobody else cuts a promo better than Paul Heyman, to me, than probably The Rock. I give The Rock, you know what I mean? But the way Paul Heyman introduces a wrestler and speaks on him so perfectly, it's unmatched. So, you know, hey, we're going to keep our eyes open. We're going to see what the WWE do next. And I hope that they make some better decisions than they have been making in the current late. And we're going into 2022, so we definitely going to keep our eyes open and see what they got going on. And with that being said, that's this video. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV, and I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website. We got new merch dropping every single week. I know you need something that you ain't caught yet. All right, y'all. Peace.